Okay, now assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me all?
Yes, sir. Walaikum salam.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Shinwari, could you please tell me up to where we have studied last week?
Just a second, sir.
Yeah. I think we have done with the functions, right?
It was, I think, a conceptual skills, I think.
Yeah, it means yes, we have done with this skills, right? Yeah, conceptual skills. We did. Now we start from now we are entering to insight to organizational behavior, right? Now, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, start beginning of Allah who's most merciful and mighty. So start again. Welcome back. Uh, as we have studied in previously regarding organizational function, we studied the role we studied, and as well as the skills that we have studied. We discussed that a manager must know these three areas in order to be an effective manager. So as we discussed that if you want to be a successful or effective manager, you must have these skills. You must know about your areas of your expertise in order to execute or implement your expertise effectively. So today we start again. We are entering the previously whatever we studied. We said about interpersonal skill. We discussed about interpersonal skills a lot. We emphasized on we emphasized on the different skills and roles that a manager must follow these things in order to be a successful or effective and a successful manager. So now we are entering into the organization behavior, the actual, so what we are talking about now. See, as we discussed that, we are saying that organization behavior, in here we are saying that organization behavior often abbreviated with the is abbreviated with what? With OB. Simply, we can call that OB. And the short form of organization behavior is that OB. So, organization behavior is the field of the study. Is a field of study. Is a field of study that investigates the impact of individual, group, or structure. Impact of individual, group, or structure and have on behavior within organization. Now, actually, organization behavior is the study of, to investigate, to find out, to search, to understand. So we can say that a lot of words, a lot of meanings for the investigations we have. That organization behavior or OB is a field of what is a field of that investigates the impact of what? The impact, which impact? Impact of individual, groups, and structure. So it means that impact of individual behavior, groups behavior, and as well as organization structure. As well as organization structure. Impact of individual behavior, impact of individual behavior, group behavior, impact of individual behavior, group behavior, and structure which is existing, to and have on behavior with the organization, with these or which is operating, practicing inside the organization. So these things, individuals who employees or single individuals are operating, and employees are also operating in a group shape, and as well as the organization structure that we provide, the environment we provide, the culture that we provide, the rules and regulation that we provide to who? To employees. Now we also look at that individual behavior, So now it is that organization behavior is to investigate, to invest is a field of investigating the impact of individual behavior, group behavior, or organize on a structure of organization, which these are existing inside the organization for the purpose why we want to investigate. Yes, Nazarana? Nazarana, you want to say something? Yes, Nazarana. Your voice is not coming. Can you hear me? Nazarana, you want to say something? Okay, fine. Nazarana, your voice is not coming. If you want to say something, say it. Okay, fine. Have no question? Let's move on. Okay, I have sent my number on your on chat, so note it down. Whoever have a question, so on WhatsApp here on WhatsApp, send me your message so that we can talk about that. Now, see, organization behavior is abbreviated form of organization behavior is OB. Simply said that OB is the field of what? Is a field of study of what? That investigates the impact. The impact means asar. The impact of what? Impact of individual groups and structure which exists in an organization for the purpose of why we are studying that, why we are having focus, why we are studying for the purpose of applying such knowledge of what? Knowledge of individual, knowledge of what? Knowledge of individual behavior, knowledge of group behavior, knowledge of structure. So to apply to apply these knowledge for improving an organization effectiveness. Now again I'm saying that organization behavior is the study of organization organization behavior is the study of or that investigate impact that individuals, groups, and structure which exists inside the organization, and for the purpose of applying such knowledge toward improving organization effectiveness. Only concern is what? To bring effectiveness inside the organization. When we are trying to make, when you are bringing effectiveness organization, so for the effectiveness of organization, we must study, we must get the knowledge, we must have the knowledge of what? Knowledge of individual employees, their groups, when they are performing inside the group, how their behavior is. When and also not only the groups, we must have the knowledge of structure of organizations. So whether the structure can affect the organization performance or the employees performance, and as well as the organization performance or not. Now see, or in here we have, look, see, organization behavior is the field of. Now say that organization behavior. Now when we talk about that organization behavior, organization behavior is a field of study. Now, what is the meaning of that? So it means it is a distinct means distinct area. So organization behavior is completely different from other perspective, from other studies. It is completely different from other, from other disciplines. Now, Now it is what? It is completely different from other perspective, from other disciplines. Now organization behavior is a field of study, meaning is that it is a distinct of expertise with a common body of knowledge. It means when you understand the organization behavior, so you will have a completely different knowledge, completely different expertise. Now understanding the organization behavior will help you out, will give you a completely different idea, completely it gives you it gives you different knowledge and as compared to other disciplines. So it gives you a complete, when you're working inside the organization, so you will make you aware of every single components which exists inside your organization, whether it is related with your whether it is related with your employees or with the structure, both in a both concern. It gives you awareness. Now what does, now what's in it, what does, now, what does it study? Now, the question is that what does it study? Now, say that it study three determinants. Organization behavior. It is focused on what? It has focus on all three things. Number one, individuals. Number two, groups. Number three, structure. Organization behavior is a field is completely disconnect from other disciplines. Its focus is on what? The focus is on these three areas: individual behavior, group behavior, and as well as organization structure. Now, organization behavior. Now, the organization behavior, it applies the knowledge applies the knowledge gained about individual. Now, see that organization behavior applies the knowledge. It, when you understand regarding organization behavior, when you understand, so it applies, or OB applies the knowledge gained about the who, about the individual, about the groups, and the effect of the structure, the effect of the structure on behavior, in order to make organization more effectively. Now see that organize OB, the knowledge of OB. So the question is that when you learn about organization behavior, where you can utilize your knowledge, where you can use your knowledge. So it means that when you understand about you, when you gain the knowledge of organization behavior. So organization behavior, it means that you are getting a knowledge of individual, you are getting a knowledge of groups, and as well as you are getting the knowledge of a structure. So this structure will help you out to bring more effectiveness inside your organization. Yes, Atiqullah.
Sorry, sir, I was asking. Today we have business law for the fourth semester. It's our class.
Is it?
No, no, bro. It's fifth semester. We have organization behavior. You joined a different
Oh,
link today.
Atiq.
Yes, sir.
Sorry for that. I have mistakenly I created a session for you also, for you guys also. So please just send a message to your classmates that no, is tomorrow you have a class. It's mistakenly
Okay,
created.
okay, thank you, sir.
It's mistakenly
Okay,
created.
thanks.
Sorry, Atiqullah.
Oh, it's okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye,
Thank
sir. Have a nice night.
Yeah, sorry for that. Yeah. I created two sessions with the fourth and as well as fifth, so that's mixed up. It's okay. Because once you create a session, you cannot delete it. Okay, now anyhow. So now again, when you talk about organization behavior is giving you a knowledge. It's giving you awareness where you can use your knowledge, your awareness, your expertise where inside the organization for making more, for bringing effectiveness. Now bringing effectiveness regarding the performance of individual or group or as well as organization structure way. So that's why we can say that organization behavior is the study of individual groups and a structure where it gives you a knowledge that you should utilize it for bringing more effectiveness inside your organization. So now let's make it more simple. Let's make it more simple, this concept of organization behavior. Now see, let's make it more simple. Now sum up this definition. Let's make it, and let's sum up this definition. Some of this definition overall, what we have discussed, that simple as that OB is the study of what? OB is the study of what people doing. What people do is an organization. Simple as that. OB is a study of what people do inside the organization. It means that it is a study of that what employee should do, and what an employee, when you hire your employee, when you recruit your employee inside the organization, so you are making clear the job description for that. You're making clear the job description for your employee, for your employees, that what is they have to do, what sort of skills, what sort of activities they should perform within organization, what sort of activity they should perform inside the organization. So actually, with the help of organization behavior, you will get to know that what is your employees activities, or what are the activities of your employees, or what they have to do, and what tasks they have to perform. So that will help you to understand. Now next is that one question is that what people do in organization, what give you organization behavior. Organization behavior is give you the answer of this question, that what people do inside the organization. Definitely, you are hiring them to achieve the common goal of the organization. You arrange their activities. You organize their activities. You coordinate their activities for the sake of what? For the sake of for the sake of achieving a common objective of organization. Now another is that how their behavior affects the organization performance. How their behavior affects the organization performance. Now here, what is it? How the behavior affects the organization performance. Now OB tells you what people do inside the organization. And the second way, how their behavior affects the organization performance. Now if I ask you a question that, are you satisfied from your job? What will be your answer? Your answer will be yes. If the answer is yes, that yes, I'm 100% satisfied from my job, it means whenever we have the word satisfaction, whenever we have this word from the people, that yes, I'm satisfied, I'm 100% satisfied from my job, it means, so what we get that it means that the person is very quietly satisfied with the work life balance, and it means that we'll get that. Yes, Khan Sahib. Okay. It Khan Sahib, we have a question to ask. Okay, now see that when we are talking about organization behavior, it tells you about what people do inside in an organization. It means how you have to assign their task, which employees should be assigned which task, according to your potential, according to your personality, according to your potential, you're assigning them a task. Now second is that how their behavior affect the organization. As I asked you a question, that if I ask you, are you satisfied, you will say that yes, I'm 100% satisfied. It means that the job that you're doing, it is relevant to your potential. The task that you're performing is according to your desire. The payment that you receive, you're quietly satisfied from that. And more, the promotions, there is a promotion system is there, motivation is there, time flexibility is there. You are quietly very happy inside your organization. So it means that when you have satisfaction, it means you are satisfied with every activities of your organization. So ultimately, when the people are satisfied from their job, so what will be the result? The result will be organization performance will be increased. Definitely yes, it is increased. Performance will be increased. If simply we can say that our employees, or if I'm asking you the same question again, if you say sorry sir, I'm not satisfied, it means the salary is not good, the workplace is not good. So yeah, there is no motivation, no incentive, no bonus is there, workload is high, behavior is not good, top management behavior is not good. So the problem is exists there, the problem will be there. So it means that organization behavior is investigating whether employees are happy, whether employees are satisfied or not. Because when employees are satisfied, their energy, their enthusiastic, their power need a lot to accelerate our organization performance. Now that's why, because of this, OB is concerned. What is that? That's because of this, OB is highly concerned. Organization behavior is concerning with what? OB is concerned specifically. Specifically is what? Specifically with the employee related situations, related issues or related situation. We said that it means that OB is highly concerned for employees related situation, related issues. That why employees are dissatisfied, why employees are not motivated, why employees are not giving 100% best, why they are making absentees, like such kind of situations which highly concern for OB. Now again say that you should, being a student, when you heard that, do not shock, do not be surprised. Now say that because then you say that, oh, you will, again the question will arise in your mind that, sir, human being, employees are, employees are have a lot of issues, lots of issues they have. So or is the organization behavior, so whether the organization, whether the an expert of organization behavior is dealing with all kind of issues? No, we can say no, not all kind of issues, employment related issues, organization related issues, which is only inside the organization related, that's it. Which is now, for example, they are emphasizing what? Emphasize on behavior as related to concern, like what? Like a jobs, workplace, absenteeism, employee turnover, employee productivity, human performance, and the last one, the management. Wherever employee is having the issue regarding these areas, whether employees are having issue with their jobs, whether they feel that the workload is high, the job is not appropriate, they didn't sign him a relevant job, that's why he is not happy with that, that's why he is not giving their 100% best. Your workload is high, your workplace is not good, that's why they are giving negative attitude toward the organization. Why employees are making absentees? Maybe absentees are just because of what? Just because of high, work, work time duration is very high. That's why they are making absentees. Or maybe monetary motivation is not good, incentive bonuses are not there, they are not entertaining with, maybe they haven't received any entertainment, like entertainment in related to monetary entertainment. So they are not receiving by the department, that's why they are not glad, that's why they are not coming on time to their organization. So such kind of issues, so like employee turnover, employee leaving the organization, giving resign. Why? Maybe the behavior of the top management is not good, maybe the workplace is not good, maybe the, so again the problems should be, the problems are there. So why? So when employees are resigning from their positions, so again you will have a question arise that why they are resigning, why they are leaving. So why they are leaving, for asking to, for knowing the reason that why employees are leaving the organization, for knowing the reason you have to conduct a little bit a research in, for the sake of to know the reasons, that it will help you to stop the turnover, to stop employees turnover, to increase the productivity, to increase the human performance. So two things we have to do that, whether you are increasing the employee performance, and you are doing two actions, you are increasing the employee performance, and as well as you are decreasing or controlling the negative emotions of your employees. Because these two things, if you haven't control, if you haven't control on these things, so it will make a huge disaster for your organization. Now see, we can say that organization behavior. Now what is that? Inside the organization behavior, these are some core topics, core areas or core topics that you will have studied, you're going to study about. Number one, that is what? Leader behavior employee motivation, power, interpersonal communication, group structure and process, learning, attitude, development and perception, change process, conflict, work design, work stress. These are the areas that you are going to study and inside the organization behavior. Like and coming and the next chapter, chapter number 2, is our focus will be on employees' ability or ability or learning. Well, focus will be on a learning, employee learning, or maybe it will be a focus on attitude and job satisfaction we have. So in coming chapters we have. So they said these the areas, the core subjects, the main subjects of the organization behavior, or these or around these subjects we were going on. Our course outline will be around these subjects, these areas. Now see, okay, now as we have discussed about organization behavior, right? We have discussed about organization behavior. We discussed that organization behavior is mainly concerned with the employment related issues. And we also discussed what are those issues. We discussed about that. What are those issues? And like employment related issues, whether it's job related issues, whether it is a productivity related issues, whether it is a absenteeism related issues. So whatever the issue is that, so being a OB, being an organization behavior expert, or being a manager, we must be problem solving oriented person. We must bring solutions for every problem rather than we neglect, we ignore the problem, but we have to bring a solution for a problem. Unless and until if you won't bring a solution for a problem, we are unable to bring any proper improvement or advancement inside our organization. Now our main concern is what? To bring improvement inside the organization, to advance, to increase our profitability, to make our employees satisfied, to make them happy, to feel them that this is your home, this organization is a second home for you. Every desire, every demand of yours is going to be fulfilled. We give this such kind of mentality to your employees, that we feel that yes, we care for you, yes, you are valuable for us, yes, you are most important for us. We want them to retain, we want them to be maintained, we want them to work for us for a longer time. That's what is actually our main concern, is that when the issues are there, so when we neglect the issues, when we close our eyes on the issues, we say that these are issues, forget about these issues, forget them. So the people, we are not concerned for the issues. Whenever we are not concerned in the issues, the problem will arise, productivity will decline, we are not going move ahead. Now that was in here. So now the question is that how to solve how to bring, how to bring solution for a problem, and how to identify a problem. What are the methods we have? Now see the heading over here. We have complementing intuitions with systematic study. Two things we have: complementing intuitions with a systematic study. Now see, whenever we have systematic word comes, make sure that wherever the word systematic comes, it means that making reasonable, accurate production. Make it reasonable and accurate production. Now, systematic behavior, the systematic of behavior means making a reasonable and accurate, making a reasonable and accurate production. Now accurate production regarding what? Regarding a problem. Now systematic study is a process through which we can identify a problem, and gather the data for a problem and bring a solution from for the problem. So in simple, we can say that systematic study is the evidence-based study. Is evidence-based study. Whenever we are making a suggestions, whenever we are making a decision, being a manager, when you are making a decision, so our decision should be on the basis of what? It should be on the basis of facts and figures. So now for that we have, yes, Abbas.
سلام استاد محترم، بسیار میبخشید. این صنف مربوط اندستری سایکولوژی است یا ارگانایزیشن بیهیویر؟
اوه سوری ما محمد عباس اگه اشتباه شده بود که ما از خودتانم سشن کریت کرده بودم، اشتباه شده بود. خب امروز شما صبح هم داری، امروز نداری.
بله ما فردا داریم دیگه. اونجا اندستری سایکولوژی بود، با خود داخل آمدیم دیدم هیچ اصلا با ما ربط نداشت.
خب بسیار میبخشی. امیو کاری کو که امو رفیقای خودت اگه اطلاع بده که استاد بگه اشتباه کرده.
میبخشید خیلی استاد، وقت خوش فعلا.
شکر. Okay now when you are talking about systematic, when your word you have systematic, we say that systematic is the process. Systematic process is the way when we are making suggestion, it should be on the basis of facts and figure. The facts and figure means on the basis of reality or realistic way. So it means that we are not closing our eyes on any sort of decision. It means it is on the evidence base. Now see, when we use the term systematic study, what do you have? When we use the term systematic study, we means looking at relationship. We means what? Looking at relationship, attempting to attribute a cause and effect. For example, let me give an example for that. Now, for example, employee turnover, employee motivation, employee absenteeism. So these are, we can say that these are the issues. Now we wanted to know if we wanted to know that is employee turnover is having effect on organization performance? Yes, yeah, no. Is there any relationship between employee turnover and employee organization performance? Like I have seen the issue. What is the issue? Employees are not coming. We have multiple issues, not only one issue. We have multiple issues. Multiple issues means that we have more than one issue. That now, for example, the issue might be with the employee turn. Maybe the issue is the employee with the turnover. Now, maybe one issue is that your absenteeism. We can say that motivation. Employee engagement. So let's suppose these are the issues. So we wanted to, these are issues. And actually in another way we wanted to know organization. Organization performance. So let's suppose we have these two issues, right? We have these two issues. Now when we have, let's suppose we want to see that these are the issues. Now we wanted to know is employee turnover is having a relationship between organization performance or not? Or we have many issues, three issues are there. Employees motivation. If employee is not motivated, like I said, is employee motivation is having relationship with organization performance? Like I said, employee engagement. Is employee engagement having relationship with the organization performance? So actually we wanted to know the relationship between We wanted to know the relationship of every individual with the organization performance. Every individual, like whether employee turnover, motivation, employee engagement. We say that if employee turnover is high, if employees are leaving the organizations, consistently employees are leaving the organization, what will be the effect on organization performance? Like for example, if employees are leaving the organizations, do you think it affects organization performance? Yes, yeah, no. If is it yes, if is it yes, so make sure it is a red signal for you. If the data shows that there is a relationship, yes, it is right, there is the relationship between employee turnover on organization performance. If, like for example, it means that if employees are leaving the organization performance will be suffered. So it means now it is a red signal for you. It is a red signal for you. So make sure that you have to control the employee turnover. Don't let them to go. Don't let them to go from your organization. Give them any sort of facility for retaining them, because these employees are having highly effect on your organization performance. And again, we're saying employee motivation. So if there is, because you wanted to know individually, so you want to see that whether if employees are motivated, in organization performance increase or decrease. So if you say that if employee motivated, organization performance is increase. So that it means that you have to control on your motivations, work on the motivation, make your employees motivated enough in order to get the what? In order to get the organization performance. So actually the systematic study is give you awareness, is give you a help, is give you is educate you that to know about the relationship of these, because systematic study is a research. So in order to what you are investigating the relationship of these two variables, and whether you wanted to know whether they have the relationship or not. If is it positive relationship, so for you it is a red signal. If there is negative relationship, for you is a green signal. Green signal means it's okay, don't worry, it will not affect on your organization. So for that to know whether it is a red signal or whether it's a green signal, for that you need to gather the data. You need to what? You need to do? You need to gather the data. You need to gather You get the data. Gather the data on what? On these two variables. Now, how to gather the data? How you gather the data? With the help of questionnaire. With the help of the questionnaire, you can gather the data. And then we can go with the interpretation. Once we gather the data with the help of the questionnaire, so then we will go with the interpretation. We receive the data with the questionnaire. So that is what, when we convert that questionnaire data into a numerical form with the help of the system, with the help of softwares. So on the best of the numerical, once we get the numerical data, on the best of that numerical, we go for interpretation. We interpret it. What does it mean, these numericals? Now, so that, and the interpretation should be on the rigorous manner. Rigorous manner means the interpretation should be genuine based, a realistic based. It means when you are presenting something, it shouldn't be from your own self. Whatever is inside the data is written there should be presented as it is. Do not manipulate. Do not tell something from your own stomach. Do not use your own pathology or mentality for that. Like, do not use that. It means your self-interest should be avoided. Your self-interest should be avoided. Now that it is going to be a rigorous manner. Now it means, now when you have a rigorous, when you go with the rigorous manner, it means you are presenting what you have. You are not manipulating. We are not going for interpretation from your self-interest. That what you want. No, that's systematic study. Systematic study is we can call that evidence-based study. So on the basis of your systematic study, a manager use this data for making a decision. Now on the basis of your findings, on the basis of your data, a managers go for decision making. Now your data means a lot for a research, for a manager, because on the basis of your data, a manager can make a decision. Now, so you must be very realistic and present the data what is actual it is. Now see, it is evidence-based management. Systematic study is the base of this evidence-based management. On the base of this, manager can make a decision on the, it's an evidence. This data which is collected through questionnaire, it is an evidence for a manager. On the base of that data, a manager can make a decision. Now see, now again, now this is the one way. This is the one way. Now again, you're saying that, sir. Again, the question arises in your mind that, sir, look, systematic study is very complicated, sir. Okay, fine. So it took a loss of time. Okay, so we are unable to utilize the whole months and months for gathering systematic data because it consumes a lot of money. It means it is very costly. These questions arise in your mind. It is very costly. We are unable to give our time, and wherever we work, our managers, our leaders, our owners, they need a quick solution for a problem, and we don't have time for going systematic study. So don't worry, we have another way. Another way that we go for that. But that should be not like, say that it shouldn't be like, that shouldn't be interpreted wrongly. So we have another way. What is another way? Which definitely you go for shortcut, but shortcut doesn't mean that it doesn't need work. It needs work, it needs study, it needs gather information, it needs time. So you must go for studying, too much study in order to develop your knowledge. For going a shortcut, but you have to work on yourself 24/7. You have to gather the information. So what is that? That is intuitions. Intuitions are they? So intuition, with the help of your intuitions, with the help of your mental, with the help of your intuitions, you can make, with the help of your intuition, you can make a short, a quick decisions. Now what is in here? Intuition is, we have in two way, in two intuitions we have in here. Two concepts of intuition is in here. We have one, we have a gut feelings. One, we have gut feelings, and another we have, and another your experience. Your experience. Another, you have your experience. Intuition is based on two things: gut feeling and experience. Now gut feeling, when you go with the gut feelings, it means you have full confidence on yourself. It means you are overconfident. Now, so first we will study about the gut feeling, then we will go with the experience. Now what is the cause of the gut feeling, and what is the cause of the, what is it, that experience we have? No, so which intuition that you have to follow that for a shortcut? Now for example, if you want a quick solution, if you want a quick solution, so you wanted a quick solution. They said, sir, we don't have time because our owner won't allow us to spend much time because it's very costly with systematic study, because we go from the beginning, exploring new information, we generating completely new, but we don't have time that much to explore new knowledge. But we want to go with a shortcut. So do you have any other way for shortcut? So we have said that like this: intuitions. So intuitions means that going with a gut feeling, going with a,
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
Sir, your voice is disconnecting. What does it mean by if we go through our self concept, or if we go through experience in a step first, said your voice has been disconnected. I didn't understand that.
Okay, now fine.
Intuitions have two meanings now: one feeling, and the
Yeah,
other one is gut. First one is
yeah,
gut feeling, another one is experience.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
didn't get the first step, sir.
Okay, I'll tell which one, the evidence-based management, systematic study. Okay, I'll explain,
Yes,
don't
sir.
worry.
Yeah.
I'll explain.
Okay, thank you,
I'll
sir.
go again and
Okay,
again, explain it from the beginning. I'll start again, I'll go back again, I'll come on the stage. I'll start from beginning
okay,
until again,
thank you, sir.
so
Thank you.
I refresh it again and again.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Now see, as we have discussed that one way is a systematic way. One way, we have a systematic way. In systematic way, we identify the problem, we identify multiple problems, we say that these problems might be. So for that, we collect the data. So for after collecting the data, we analyze that, yes, which, with the help of numerical data, we will see which problem is related to this, to our organization. So when once, because then we'll get, with the help of the data, we get an evidence. That data is an evidence for a manager to make a accurate production or accurate decision. So again, so that is that systematic study is a very long process, very lengthy process, it's very time consuming, costly. So maybe the question arise in your mind that, as I said, that we don't have much time for exploring all the knowledge. Again, from the beginning, we identify problems, we wanted a shortcut to come up with a quick solutions. How to do that? No, then I'll give you that, don't worry for that. I'll say that is intuitions. Intuition is that your own mentality, your own, your own, from you are intuitionalizing, you are making your own self, you are bringing solution by your own self. Now, by own self, how you bring the solution, whether you're bringing solution with the help of your experience, or whether you're making solutions not with your experience, but you are making from your gut feelings. It means you are overestimating, from your overestimating. Now, first of all, we study about the gut feelings. Now, what is the gut feelings? Now, intuitions, whenever you are making a decision, a short decision, a short solution, you're bringing that, but that solution is from your gut feelings. Gut feeling is means that which is not supported any sort of research, which is not, you haven't studied anywhere, you haven't been through any book, you haven't been through any case study, you haven't been through any research article, but you saw the situation. Okay, this is situation, this situation is the problem, like, okay, this for this problem, this is a solution. Huh? Have you heard this solution from where? Okay, it said I perceive. You say that I perceive like this. Okay, you perceive like this. So have you heard somewhere? Have you implemented somewhere? Have someone used this idea somewhere else? No, 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 no. No one is used. But this is my feelings. No, this your feelings cannot be implemented in a decision making inside the organization. Remember that your feelings cannot be implemented. What implemented? The realistic, the genuine, the genuine data, the genuine solution will be implemented. So that's why intuition with the gut feelings was always saying that is a gap of communication. There is a, because we always saying when a person is making a decision from his or her stomach, we can say that from his or her stomach or his or her perception. So it means that is a incomplete. He is having incomplete information. When a person is having incomplete information, do you think that that solution will be applicable inside the organization? Completely not. So we can say that that is difficult to implement that, because when we are relying ourselves, now relying ourselves on intuitions, relying ourselves on a people intuitions, it made worse, because we have to avoid this concept. When we look, when we are relying dependency, when we show ourselves on dependency of other intuitions, like falana say falana say this is the solution for this. Now falana, have that person used this solution somewhere else? No. Have that, have that person heard from somewhere? No. How he said it, he intentionalized from himself. Okay, how is it possible to intentionalize or just think from yourself that this is what you think, what you perceive, it is right? No, actually, this whenever someone who make intuitions from for any kind of from has stomach, so it means it is a create a huge disaster, a huge problem for organization, because that is not on the basis of any facts and figure. It is not supporting, has intuition is not supporting any research. So that's why gut feeling should be avoided. In Afghanistan, we have this problem a lot, because people whoever is on a boss, whoever is sitting on the top position, he say I'm always right. He say I'm a boss, I'm always right. He is not listening to the people, not listening to the people ideas, suggestions. Like he said that, okay, this is the problem. go with this solution. Now, how we should go for this solution? Is it there any evidence, any reference? Is this any? Do you have any reference? No, no reference, because I perceive like this. A problem is like this, the solution will be this. Oh no, we cannot go like this. So depending on intuition of others is a huge disaster for organization, because yeah, we can depend on intuition of others but not on a gut feeling of intuitions. Gut feeling means overestimating himself, always saying I'm right, I'm the boss, I'm right, I'm saying I have, always I was always having like a always having this having an attitude of what, that I'm a, because I'm the senior, I know everything. No, you don't know everything. So you cannot go for a decision on the basis of what, on the basis of your gut feelings, intuitions. Now you can, and that is one way intuitionalizing for a situation, visualizing solution for a problem with a gut feeling is completely wrong. We never go with that. But yes, Shinwari.
Sir, as far as you were discussing the intuitions,
Uh-huh.
so can we say that in an assumption has been passed that intuition, with the respect to the intuition or to the
Uh-huh.
concern of the intuition, we cannot make any decision or emphasize an
Mm-hmm.
employee to do work hard, or you're
Mm-hmm.
not doing the things that the boss has been demanding. So intuitions cannot make a decision. So what you're delivering is that.
No, 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 no. What I'm saying that, look, intuition should be, like I'm not saying that intuition is wrong. Intuition should be on the base of your experience. Shinwari? Shinwari.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It should be on the best of your experience. Like for example, you have faced a problem, right? For that problem, and you suggested solution, and that solution worked. And you face some after 1 month, after 2 months, after a year, you face a same problem in the same situation. So now you can institutionalize that your experience. You can bring
Yeah, and I've got it, sir.
Now
Got
you
it.
can bring same solution, but what I'm saying that intuition, but if that work, if you experience somewhere, if you have experience somewhere, you got the positive outcome of that, then you can institutionalize that, but you cannot institutionalize from your gut feeling.
So
You know
it
what?
means that when something happened in the past, and the same thing repeatedly happen in the present, so
Yeah,
you can implement the same cure for that thing as well if it is institutionalized.
yeah. If situation not the same, if the situation is not the same, then if you can implement it. If situations are not same, so then you cannot institutionalize it. First, see that the problem is same or not, because every
Got
problem
it,
is
sir.
not the
Got it.
same problem,
Thank you so much.
because
Got
we
it, sir.
cannot go with the same situation, same solution for every problem. Okay, now. So as I said that intuitionally, like a gut feeling. Now we come to another side of intuition. That is not experience. That is your knowledge. You experience that with the help of your experience, with the help of your knowledge. You can institutionalize that. Like, but that should be same. Like for example, you heard somewhere, you study an article, you study in a case study, you study in a books, you study books, and from the books, from the case study, you gain a lot of knowledge, which help you out to solve any kind of problem. So that how you solve it, with the help of your knowledge, with the help of your experience of your experience that you have practically implemented, or practically you observe somewhere. That's why you are implementing that intuition, that an idea over here, and it's possible and it's applicable, it's well and good. But intuition shouldn't be on the basis of your gut feeling. Gut feeling means your arrogancy, your own self-esteem. You say that your own self-esteem rather than on your facts and figure. That intuition should be good, but with the help of your studies, your help of your knowledge, your expertise, your skills that you have gained, so that you can institutionalize it. But if the problem is same, then you can institutionalize. If the problem is different, again you're implementing this another solution for that, so then definitely it will not work. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Now see, up to here, we ended in here, right? Like I said. Now we are moving on. Now see, as we say that, look, we are studying organization behavior. We are studying what? Organization behavior as a subject. But the question is that, is it discipline is by itself? Yeah, it is a composed of other subjects. We can say that yes, organization behavior. Organization behavior that what we are studying, it is a composed of 5 different behavioral science subject. Why we call that behavioral science subject? Like composed of 5 subjects, that is psychology, sociology, uh, anthropology, social psychology, and political science. So it's composed of these 5 areas, these 5 subjects. These 5 subjects contribute, it has contribute some topics in it. In order to then the contribution of these topics, when they come together, when you put all together, then the output is what? The output is organization behavior. Now simply say that. Now see, simply we can say that, where is the okay, simply behavior science. Now we have behavioral science. Number 2, we have contribution. Then we have unit of analysis, and we have output. See, behavioral science, behavioral science. See, behavioral science, their contributions, and as well as the output. Now, what are the behavioral science subject and what are their contributions? Like, see, if you look at that, number 1, what do we have? Psychology. If you look at that, we have what? We have psychology. We have what? We have psychology. Psychology contributes what? Contribute these topics. What is the contribution of psychology? Contribution of psychology is these topics. Now, what are the topics? What are the topics? The topics are learning, motivation, personality, emotions, perception, training, leadership effectiveness, job satisfaction, individual decision making, performance appraisal, attitude measurement, employee selection, work design, work stress. These are the topics which given by psychology, and where a writer adopt these topics from the psychology up to these topics is relevant to the organization. That's why they have taken it. Now see again. Now these are the topics which is concerned. Now these which is concerned mainly for what? It means the unit of analysis, the area of this topic is concerning talking about individual. Now these topics, psychology, unit of analysis, what? The unit of analysis of these topics, unit of analysis of these subjects, psychology is what? Individual. It means when you learn about these subjects, you will have understanding of individual behavior, you will have understanding of individual learning, individual personality, individual emotions, individual training, their leadership effectiveness, their job satisfaction, and individual decision making. You will get to know about that. Even their workspace, work design, you will get to know about that. You know, it means that with the help of psychology, with the help of topics of psychology, you will learn about the individual behavior, individual perception. You will learn about the individual attitudes. So you will after the psychology, after studying of these subjects, you will have a clear understanding of individual behavior, learning, motivation, emotion, perception, job satisfaction, your decision making, performance, attitude, employee satisfaction, employee selection, work design, work stress. Few regarding the individual. Now, when you talk about the sociology, sociology means study of people. Sociology means, what do you mean by sociology? Sociology means to study, to have a knowledge regarding people, to study of, now to know about the people. Now, sociology work on what? Sociology, when you have when you understand, now look, the sociology contributes these topics, and as well as a few more topics, which is in the next slide. So sociology contributes these topics: group dynamics, work teams, communication, power, conflict. Was it? See, group dynamics, work teams, communication, power, conflict, intergroup. Now you will have a, now sociology contributes these topics. When you study these topics, you will have a knowledge of what? You will have a knowledge of group. Now you will have an idea of a group. You will have a knowledge of, group. You will get to know about the group. Now you will have a knowledge of what? After studying of sociology of all those topics, you will have a knowledge of a group. Now see the arrow sign. See the arrow sign. Now see the arrow sign, which is came from down, from that five, from that five uh, points, which is discussed by sociology. Now see, now that we have like these, that 4 points were discussing on a highly, they're giving you awareness and educate you regarding the group. But these five, look, see, these five are giving you an education regarding the, now see, formal organization. Formal organization, we have organization technology, organization change, organization cultures. Now these fives giving you awareness or educated you what? See the arrow sign of that? Where it goes? It goes in organization system. So by understanding, when you learn these topics, you will have clear understanding of organization system, because sociology contributes these topics for creating your knowledge or your idea regarding what? Regarding organization system. So next discipline we have, that is what? Next discipline is, that is social psychology. Now the social psychology, contribution of social psychology is what? The contribution of social psychology is, that is, the contribution of social psychology is that social psychology, behavioral change, attitude change, communication, group process, group decision making. This is the what? These are the contribution of social psychology. So what is the unit of analysis of? What is the unit of analysis of social psychology? Unit of analysis means that what is talking about this study, this social psychology is talking about what? Is giving you education about what? Is mainly focused on what? On a group. It means when you understand these topics, so you will have a clear knowledge regarding the group of the people, those who work in a group. Now next we have anthropology. Anthropology means the study of a culture. Anthropology means the study of a culture. Now anthropology is contributes for a group and as well as for organization system. So when like a three topics are the three topics: comparative values, comparative attitude, and cross culture analysis. These two topics are relevant to who? That it gives you awareness of group system, group. Now and organization culture, organization environment is give you the awareness of what? It give you awareness of organization system. Now the last one we have political science. Political science is a contribution of is contributing three. Political science is contributing what? Is contributing three. Contribution of political science is three topics: conflict, interpersonal politics, and power. So now these three These three will give you awareness of what? Is give you awareness of what? Is give you further awareness of organization system. Now, why from these disciplines has taken these few topics? Because these are the topics, these are the areas where employees having muchly face the problems. So that's why they give you awareness in order to resolve your issues. When you talk about, look, when the three areas like a individual, group, and system, individual, group, and system, these three areas, what is that? Individual, these three areas, we have individual, group, and system. Now, when we connect these three, now these three, what do you have? Now, this is these three, group, individual, and organization system. Then the combination of these three, what comes? So actually, now the combination of these three, is completely, when combination of these three, so five disciplines contribute these topics. Now when we combine these topics with the help of the individual, group, and organization system, so when you combine these topics, all these, so what comes ultimately? It means ultimately we will have the organization behavior subject. We will have what? We will have organization behavior subject. Simply we can say that organization behavior is composed of five disciplines. Organization behavior is composed of five disciplines. Number one, that is what? Psychology, sociology, social psychology, anthropology, and political science. Now every subject has contributed some topics. Now these topics, the psychology is talking about, is the unit of analysis of psychology is what? Individual. And the unit of analysis of social psychology is, sociology is group and organization system. And the social psychology, that unit of analysis is what? The unit of analysis C, that is a group. And as anthropology and political science, see the unit of analysis of them. So when we get together, when we make them all together, so what will come when we combine them all? So what we will get? We will get organization behavior. So these all things comes under the organization behavior. So we will have a book of organization behavior after combining all these areas. Clear? Shinwari, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir. I
Okay.
think it's enough for today, sir.
Yes, enough. It's enough. I'll give you an assignment. Don't worry. I'll just give you, just take a screenshot of that assignment and share inside your group, right? Okay. Who raised the mind? Okay. Khan Saif, I
Sir,
would.
should we share on group?
No, I'll just give you an assignment.
Okay, okay. But how to submit that assignment, sir?
You have to submit assignment on a portal.
Okay, and we need the slides as well, sir, because we don't have.
Okay, I'll upload it right now to you guys. Okay, send me. I'll send you a message. I'll send you, my WhatsApp numbers.
Okay, okay.
Just,
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'll send you my WhatsApp numbers. Just send me a WhatsApp right now. I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you, sir. We will send a message to you.
Yeah, just send me a message, your class name, your name, and just I'll forward it on the spot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I will do.
Okay.
کدا پورټل کې پورته کې ډېر بخښي ځکه چې موږ ته اساني ده چې را ډاونلوډ کړو غواړو.
What's the portal the port the Sakam kavi.
صحیح دی بالکل صحیح.
Okay, now that's the explanation of that. So this is your assignment. Challenges and opportunity for organization behavior. Challenges and opportunity, organization behavior, and that should be handwritten, right? Now, for example, do not copy paste from internet, like do not copy paste like and copy paste and put it inside your, what is the other that? Oh, MS Word, and then you send it to me. No, do not like this. Now open it, study it, learn it, and convert in your own words with handwriting. So then take a picture of it or screenshot or whatever you have. So upload it inside your portal.
Sure, sir. Sure. We will do.
Clear? So it means it
Okay,
is
sir.
it means it is learning of two way. Once you study all the things, then you when you are writing again, your learning will there. Learning will happen. So it means it will also it will make maybe it will be a part of your exam too.
Hmm.
Yes, sir, we know regarding the assignment, but you made it some sort of hard for us because handwriting will take time, and we are office boys, so we are all the time in office. So, okay.
Shinwari, don't worry, my dear.
Sir, it's actually true. He's actually saying true, sir. We are till 5, till 4, we are in office. And after that, we can join
Look,
an online
I'm
session.
here.
Sir,
Sir,
asal
listen.
masala څنګه د موږ office کې ټول ورځ الته ټول ورځ